Boy, what have I been nominated for, huh? What's going on, guys? Jose here from Sleepy Time Studios, and as you can tell, you're not seeing an episode of The Price is Right tonight. Instead, got something a little bit interesting for y'all. Because an internet challenge that was way popular like about a decade ago has resurfaced. For those that remember the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, basically, people would record themselves dumping a big-ass bucket of water on their heads like so, filled with ice in it. That was to promote the ALS disease to try to find a cure for it. And that was a very successful campaign. Well, recently it has come to my attention that challenge has resurfaced. Who knew? This time it's the USC, or the University of South Carolina, who are bringing back the Ice Bucket Challenge for mental health awareness, which, I gotta say, just as good of a cause as the ALS version. It's a bug literally crawled around my camera right as I was trying to explain to y'all what this was about. Darn stinker. Anyways, so now it may not look like it, but there's water in this big ass bucket. Oh, see, there it is. Now, I'm going a little crazy because everything's bigger in Texas. Scott Michaels, you were the one that nominated me for this. You were getting your wish. So, got myself an old shirt, old shorts, old everything to make sure that I don't ruin any of my good clothes for this. So, inside this massive thermos is all the ice. Every single one of it. So, let's bring the bucket on over here. Try not to ruin the computer because that's what I'm recording this on, but so yeah. Take a look at that. Full of ice cubes, dude. Not even kidding. We're going big. Hang on, that's not all of them. Oh, for crying out loud. They're stuck to the freaking bottom. Hold on. Well, trying to get rid of these like one at a time is a nightmare. The folks at home, there it is right there. That massive bucket is about to be poured all over my freaking head. I'm just going to mix it around here, make sure that this is as cold as ever, because this is no joke. It's literally about to get poured on my head in a few minutes. So, while this is cooling down, I will go ahead and point out that I'll admit it when Scott nominated me, there was a massive thunderstorm in this area, so that's why I couldn't do it before. But I'm doing it now. And Scott Michaels, I appreciate the nomination, but you are also an asshole. Okay. Wow, this is cold. Let me see if I can get the other 3 ice cubes in there. Nah, forget it. Don't want to bore y'all with this process. But here's one more look, folks. Yeah, we got birds in the background watching me. They're cheering me on right now. All right. Now I've got to nominate some people for this cause, so let's see. The problem is I'm doing this after a lot of good people were nominated for this challenge. Let's see, I can think of a few people that would be worth for doing this challenge for, so first person I'm going to nominate is Mr. Equals Peach, the Squid Boy from 10,000 Years in the Future. I nominate you, good sir. I know you can do this challenge. Second person I'm going to nominate. Gotta really think about this. Peach is the first one. Wow, this is a toughie. Again, so many of the other good people have already been nominated. I nominate my fellow Texan, Mr. Adam Oliver. Nominate you, good sir. Joshua Rutten as well, from the same city as Adam. Josh, I challenge you to this challenge as well. And last but not least, well, you know what? We'll call it at that. Equal speech, Adam Oliver and Joshua Rutten. I challenge the three of you to do this challenge. You have 24 hours at the time this video uploads to give us your response and do your version of the challenge. But in any case, time for the glasses to come off. Let's bring the camera down. There's the bucket right here with super cold water. But then again, it's hot in Texas. So hell yeah, we could use something like this. Although honestly, what have I gotten myself into, guys? Scott, this is all your fault, buddy. Boy, the regret vibes are setting in already. All right. A little nervous about this, but here we go. Talk to someone about your mental health because your life can get better. USC, speak your mind out. Thank you so much. And Scott, again, appreciate the nomination, but you're an asshole. Here we go. Man, there's no proper way to do this. Oh, that felt good. Woo! Oh, that man. I needed a bath. That felt good. Man, hell yeah. Folks, there you have it. USC's Ice Bucket Challenge is done. Whew. I'm going to go take a bath. Thanks for watching. Adam, Peach, and Josh, you have 24 hours. Let's spread the awareness for mental health. Peace out, everyone.